is News Desk. But now let's go straight to stories making headline now. NARC Kenya leader Martha Karua, Jubilee Party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni, among other leaders from the Mount Kenya region, are currently in an event to officially launch the Camu Unity Forum, a group they say who will be championing for the interest of the people from the Mount Kenya region as an alternative voice. Let's now link up with the reporter who was there, but before that, let's listen in live.
The day you ask him that question, then we will answer you.
May I also help you? May I also help you? That coming together, the way you've come together, if you had taken part of, you have been part of what you were talking about, it was very little to do with the politics. But politics is everything. Ni maisha. Kwa hivyo tukiamka asubuhi tuanze kuongea mambo yetu, wewe hapana stuka. Wengine walianza campaign Kasarani when they were being sworn in, even after stealing votes. Kwa hivyo wewe waachana na sisi tuanze kufanya yetu kidogo. On the mambo ya huko inaendelea, there is no report being done this week, I think, but there are people who can speak from there. But from here I can tell you that I am not aware of a report being done. It is a question of negotiating. It is now that the hard stuff is being negotiated. And we want to hear that the cost of living is number one on the table. But I am also saying this as a Secretary General of Jubilee. You cannot call me to go and negotiate on the fidelity to multi-party democracy. When we were here, sijui mnamuita Papa Roma, ama Roma Papa, when he has refused to implement a very simple thing, that Sabina is not our choice as Azimio to whip. He is already whipping for UDA. Kwani kichwa iko namna gani? Mtu ameenda kwa nyumba ingine kulala na unaendelea kusema ni mtu yenyu. Hatuwezi kubali hayo. So going there to me is mockery. And I will not go until they have replaced that territory.
Right. A question. My name is Joel Chacha from K24 TV. Understanding that Azimio party leader, that is Raila Odinga, appeared to endorse Kalonzo Musyoka. Is this a disgruntlement that perhaps is the reason you're actually coming together so that you have a higher bargaining power come 2027?
I think, unless you don't live in this country, Kawene started way before. So you cannot, even if you tried by any stretch of imagination, and I have said, and we will say it again, it is Raila's entitlement to endorse anyone. Never mind that he wrote a statement of clarification. Even if he had endorsed, it would be within his right. The thing to note is that an endorsement does not in any way curtail the chances of any other person who may wish to enter the fray. But right now, we are not talking about elections. We are talking about the unity of the people of Mount Kenya. And Kalonzo Musyoka is our brother. We are in Azimio to stay. But we still have Kawene caucus to caucus about Mount Kenya.
You do not mind if Odinga backed Kalonzo come 2027?
We refuse to engage in distractions. Take them somewhere else. We are here to talk about Kawene. Thank you.
What we do not understand, are you so afraid that we might be organizing politically? What are you afraid of? Are we not Kenyans?
Yes.
Next question.
Talking of unity, we've heard and seen Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's efforts to unite Mount Kenya. Is Kawene here to counter what Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been doing?
I have not heard of his efforts, but if he is doing it, well and good. So let everybody do it. The fact that one farmer is planting cannot stop you during the planting season.
Sure. You didn't talk about the talks. Just a comment about the talks.
What Kioni has said is representative. Yeah.
Thank you.
Lakini kwa nini mnastuka?
What are you afraid of? You should have been. I thought you'd be asking us what is our view about this king who is coming around here. Yeah, and what he should do, first of all, is apologize to this republic for the atrocities. I'm sure you are all aware of the British Gulag and what happened in Kenya because of British colonialism. And what he should be doing is apologizing. And what he should also be doing is paying reparations for the misery, for the deaths, and for the havoc that was visited upon the people of Kenya. And we note and we take great exception to the fact that his soldiers continue to kill Kenyans to date unpunished.
Lastly, about Portland, perhaps you talked about the demolitions.
It was done contrary to the laws of Kenya and contrary to international law in a most inhumane manner, and ironically by a regime that claims it will build houses for people. How do you destroy the houses people have built while claiming you will build them houses? The law demands that you give people notice and that the regime takes upon itself the role of mediator between the people concerned, and in this case, Portland, to see whether there can be an amicable settlement so that the houses are not destroyed. Portland has no capacity to demolish people's houses in the manner we saw. It is the Ruto regime that did so, and our guess is that maybe somebody high up could be interested in the land. There is no reason that you can cause such suffering and waste, and it is not enough for them to say it happened elsewhere before. Two rights don't make a wrong. It is something that we must all condemn, and Kawene condemns it and